Be welcome, Sirs and Miladies, to lesson 4 of the only Vocaloid tutorial you'll ever need. In this video, I will be showing you how to tune your Vocaloid to show your emotions in your productions. Let's get started.
What is Vocaloid tuning?
So what is Vocaloid tuning? The ability to tune your Vocaloids is what makes this software truly unique. With the use of attack, release, pitch, vibrato, and many other tuning effects, you can make your Vocaloid sound like a unique, dynamic, and emotional singer. You can also use the tuning to add certain intonations or effects like growls, or whispers. These are the functions of vocal synthesis that surely will keep improving throughout the years. Now they sometimes sound a little weird or a little cheap, not like a real vocalist. I expect many more functionalities to be added in the future versions of Vocaloid. Let's see which great functions we have at the moment to tune our Vocaloids.
How to do?
When you open a phrase in Vocaloid, like this phrase, I'm on your mind.
I'm on your mind.
Great. Well, you will get a musical editor down here. In here we can do all the tuning. Every note can be tuned separately. So here we have I'm on your mind. Let's listen to it.
I'm on your mind.
Okay, great. But it sounds a little bit fake, a little bit without emotion. If we click on a note, for example, if we click on this note, and we go to the emotion tool under control tab, we can add some stuff. So here we can choose if we want to make our Vocaloid sound flat, like a robot. So now you can see that this is very straight.
I'm on your mind.
So that sounds very robotic. But if we make more emotions into it, it'll be more drastic and more imperfect. Just like a human could sing it.
I'm on your mind.
See, this sounds already a little bit more realistic. We can also change the attack and the release of a note. So let's go into the attack and release functions. That's this button right here. So here you can see the attack. We can change a lot of things. We can change the pitch, the dynamics, the tone, and even the ornamentation. There's a lot of functionalities and there's a lot of things you can try out. But let's try some. So let's try this one for ornamentation, this one for our tone. So this sounds, I can see that this will make it very flat if we make it more extreme. Let's try to make it a little bit more wavy, shall we? Crescendo, so that means it will get louder and louder. And I like it to go up a bit. There we go.
I'm on your mind.
So, okay, that sounds great. Let's see what happens with the crescendo.
I'm on your mind.
Let's make it a little bit more extreme.
I'm on your mind.
You hear that? Now it starts soft, but it becomes louder. Can even make it more crazy.
I'm on your mind.
You hear that? It really goes from very soft to very loud. So let's change the tone.
I'm on your mind.
To growly.
I'm on your mind.
So now it's song very raspy, like ah.
I'm on your mind. I'm on your mind.
This is also great to add some emotions or anger or fear or negative emotions. Very cool stuff. They can also make your vocals sound more human-like by adding imperfections or nice vibratos. For example, here we can add a vibrato.
I'm on your mind.
Do you hear that vibrato? Let me make the growl a little bit softer so you can hear the vibrato better. More vibrato.
I'm on your mind.
What's also amazing is that we can add breath to our Vocaloids. So with this, we have an auto breath turned on right now. And they can breathe in between notes just like a real human would breathe.
I'm on your...
So let's see, if we make our Vocaloids breathe. So to make this happen, we would have to create space where our Vocaloid can actually breathe. So that's here at the beginning of the note. So now we have a breath here at the start of the phrase.
I'm on your mind.
I also don't really like this transition. So let's try to change that transition a little bit, shall we? I think it sounds a little bit bizarre. Let's make it a little bit more natural.
I'm on.
It does like I think that's because of this notes chosen. Let's make it a little bit more natural. Does the release of this one. Let's also make it more natural.
I'm on your mind.
Sounds better already. Now we have a breath and it sounds more natural.
I'm on your mind.
So let's turn on the breath again.
I'm on your mind.
In the style tab, we can also adjust our breath. So we can make our breath louder or softer right here. I made it a little bit softer now.
I'm on.
We can also make it louder. This will be very loud.
I'm on.
So that doesn't sound natural to me, so I will keep it at a lower volume. But now it sounds pretty nice.
I'm on your mind.
So this is great. Like, you can tune as much as you like to make it sound in a way that you like and to have it certain intonations or certain emotions into it or certain flaws that real singers also would have. Again, the creativity that you have, you can totally do anything you like. The sky is literally the limit here. I really like to tweak around with these vocals and just make some great sounding parts. A new feature in Vocaloid 5 is also the possibility to add vocal effects on your Vocaloid. Personally, I don't use these functions because I like to use the effects that are available in my DAW as sends. More of this in another video about mixing with Vocaloid.
Robot versus human.
When tuning your Vocaloid, there's no good or bad way to do it. Some people really love the robot or auto-tuned sound of Vocaloid. Some love to make their Vocaloid sound as close to a human as possible. Let me show you how to create both. I already showed you a little bit how to make it sound more human-like, but let me show you how to make it sound like a robot. Here you have a robot voice functionality. And you can choose the mode to make it very robotic. Let's see how it sounds.
I'm on your mind.
Very robotic. We can also make it a more subtle.
I'm on your mind.
And we can completely turn it off and then it will sound the most human-like it can sound.
I'm on your mind.
That's great. It's also possible to make your Vocaloid sound more cute or more cool. So with this voice color, if you make it more cute, it sounds like a chipmunk to me.
I'm on your mind.
This is something that is used a lot in styles like future bass, deep house. You can also make it cooler.
I'm on your mind.
So then it sounds deeper, but you can also do a little bit in between just to tweak it more subtly, of course. It's possible to change these values during the song, also to create a more dramatic effect with automation. Again, use your creativity to the max, and automation is your friend. Thank you again for watching, it's always a pleasure. I hope you can use these tips in your own productions to get you started. Next time I will show you how to mix and master a Vocaloid song. Please keep making lots of magical music. Always at your service, Jeremy Dorian.
Don't forget to